The house smelled the same as it always had, lemon cleaner and something roasted too long. The new husband opened the door with a smile that didn't quite reach his eyes. He took my coat like it was an act of courtesy instead of a test. My ex-wife kissed my cheek, light and quick, already performing for an audience that wasn't there. They'd set the table formally, cloth napkins, candles. My seat was farthest from the kitchen. My son sat across from me, legs swinging, eyes too alert for a 10-year-old. Conversation stayed shallow, work updates, a vacation they were planning. The new husband talked over me once, twice, as if by accident. I let it pass. I'd learned a long time ago that reacting too fast only gives people what they want. Halfway through the first course, my son dropped his fork. When he bent to retrieve it, his hand slid under the table and pressed something into my palm, a folded scrap of paper, soft from being clenched. "Dad, don't eat anything." I heard them talking. I didn't look at him right away. I unfolded the note inside my napkin, the way you might check a watch. My heartbeat didn't spike, it narrowed. Everything sharpened. I set my fork down, took a sip of water instead. The new husband's gaze tracked it, missed the detail that I wasn't swallowing anything else. "You okay?" my ex-wife asked, too quickly. "Fine," I said, and meant it in a way I hadn't expected. I started watching instead of participating, the way the new husband kept his phone face down near his plate, the way my ex-wife's knee bounced once, then stilled. When the knock came, it was firm and official. "Police," a voice called. "We need you to open the door." The new husband stood so fast his chair scraped. "This is unnecessary," he said, already defensive. The door opened. 2 officers stepped in, calm, neutral, unmistakably real. The room's temperature changed. Performances collapsed quickly under fluorescent truth. They asked questions, simple ones. Why was the door locked? Why had a welfare check been triggered? Why did a child look like he was holding his breath? My ex-wife tried to laugh it off. The officers didn't laugh. One of them knelt to my son's level and asked if he felt safe. My son stood up and walked to me without looking back. That was the moment control shifted. Not loudly, not permanently maybe, but undeniably. Statements were taken, the lock was noted, the food was left untouched. No one was arrested, no one needed to be. Authority doesn't always punish, sometimes it just records. When it was over, I put on my coat myself. My ex-wife stood near the sink, hands wet, eyes shiny with something like disbelief. "This wasn't necessary," she said. "It was," I replied, not angry, just done negotiating my dignity. Outside, the night air felt clean. My son held my hand all the way to the car. "I didn't know if I should write the note," he said. "You did exactly right," I told him, and I meant that too. We drove away without celebrating. There would be conversations later, consequences that unfolded slowly through paperwork and choices. But something had already changed. I no longer needed to prove I deserved respect. I just stopped accepting anything less.